I dreamt that I was at a kind elderly woman's house. She had a house full of young kids. My own children were young, and they were with me in the old lady's house. Then my sister-in-law, Ruby, came. She was trying to give me an ugly dog. A lap dog was shaggy, and had markings. As I examined the dog on my lap, I saw strange red marks around his left eye. I told Ruby he would be cute if it wasn't for those ugly red marks. I asked her where she got him. She said that she got him from someone who was giving away puppies down by the place where they kill babies. Then we went outside to talk some more about the situation. Ruby said that she and my mother-in-law broke into the facility and stole a bunch of the children. They wanted to give the children away to good homes. She presented me with a boy and girl, wondering if I would take care of them. I said yes. Then I saw that my mother-in-law was at the neighbor's house giving away children too. Then all of a sudden, Ruby started to panic. She told me that the baby killers were after them. She apologized to me for bringing their problem to my doorstep. She apologized over and over. I suggested that she call the cops. She told me that the cops were corrupt. All of a sudden, she started to cry to me, "Wendy, hide." Right then, I saw 3 police motorcycles drive past my house and pull into the neighbor's driveway. They had followed my mother-in-law. Ruby insisted, "Hide, Wendy, hide." Then she went to fight the corrupt cops with her mother. I looked down to my oldest son, Benjamin, son of the right hand, who was about 5 years old in the dream. I instructed him to hide in the woods behind the house. Then I returned into the house full of children and told them to hide. My youngest son was barely old enough to sit up. He was playing with another boy who was the same age. I grabbed both of the abandoned babies. I opened a door that went into the basement. I saw that a fake floor could be lifted up and make the stairs look like a closet. While in the basement with the babies, I could hear gunfire at the neighbor's house and I could hear screams. The screams went on for a long time as the neighbors were being massacred. After the gunfire, I heard footsteps as someone walked on the floor above me. I heard him look in the fake closet and close the door again. Then I heard murmurs from the killers as they talked above me. I was down there for a long time and began to explore. The basement wasn't completely buried. I saw a yellow Jeep. I could have escaped easily, but I could not leave all the children behind to be massacred. I saw a hole in the bottom of the basement wall. It was a doggy door. From this door, I saw a young boy about 7 years old. He was hiding under a car that was parked outside. I was relieved to know that all the children in the old lady's house were hiding. I have 4 sons. But this dream had an emphasis on my son Benjamin. I asked the boy if he saw Benjamin. He shook his head no. Then one of the killers discovered the fake floor and entered the basement. He had a machete in each hand. He looked in my direction and threatened to kill me. Even though he was looking right at me, he could not see me or the 2 babies that I carried down into the basement with me. He eventually left the basement. I continued to hear footsteps and murmurs up above. I decided to leave the babies behind and crawl out of the partial basement from the doggy door. I saw the bathroom window and knew that the old lady and some of the children were hiding in there behind a locked door. I knew that the killers were discussing breaking into the bathroom. So I sneaked to the front door and found a machete. The boy who had been hiding under the car followed me. He carried a spear. When I entered the house, the man who searched the basement attacked me. I stabbed his torso several times, but he kept attacking me. I threatened to cut off his head. He rushed towards me. I swung the machete and cut off his left hand. Still, he attacked me. He had me pinned to the ground. As he was on top of me, I pushed my blade against his right wrist in an effort to cut off his right hand also. Then he did something strange. He started chewing his own right wrist. He thought that he was hurting me, but he was only hurting himself. I knew that he was delusional and was about to die. When the other killers came into the room, I was laying under the dying man, covered in his blood, so I pretended to be dead. The other killers examined the situation. They knew that I wasn't dead, but they left my house anyway. This is the end of the dream. At first, this dream scared me. In an effort to hide a person I love, I quickly deleted some recently posted videos. But then I realized that it represents the spiritual warfare that I have already been fighting. The corrupt cops are those who think that they can pass judgment on others, yet they think that it's okay to live in sin themselves. A friend of mine once told me that he knows that men are the reason that humanity has fallen, yet he has chosen to follow in their footsteps and abandon those who love him. When will this madness end? To repeat the same bad behavior over and over, thinking that there will eventually be a good result is insanity and even stupid. Earlier in the night I woke up to the song Kryptonite playing in my head. The song lyrics were, "If I go crazy, will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand?" In real life, my hero, my Superman, has gone crazy. But yes, if he is alive and well, I will hold his hand. That is, if he has any hands left to hold. When my enemy stops destroying himself, then maybe we can have peace. Until then, I will continue to defend my house and the children who have been put under my care.
Well, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. Call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. Took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up, put you